Oula. Euh, Est-ce qu'on va se laisser comme ça ou on va regarder d'autres choses? Ah, pour l'instant, je vous laisse comme ça le chat. Bon, ma grosse tête là. La grosse tête. Whoop, blop, 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 blop. Ok, j'ai le retour d'elle live. Oh, ça, il faut qu'on regarde. Faut qu'on regarde. Et c'est un de mes genres préférés, donc je suis obligé de regarder. Euh, Est-ce qu'il y a des choses qu'on n'a pas vues et qui sont sympas? Pumping stat down. One slot, then battle. Oh yeah! Juste Pokémon. Don't do bad man, do bad bad papa. Est-ce que ça vous dit de regarder du basket ou pas? Je vais mettre la vidéo. Je vais vous mettre un peu de musique. Parce que sinon là on se fait un peu chier, non? On se fait un peu chier, on se fait un peu chier. Aléatoire. Ok.
It is going to go down as a summer of body transformation. The first saw with Luka Doncic as he graced a new thin frame on the cover of a magazine.
Ok, on est good. Bon, je vous mets la vidéo. Bon. Low post, faut vraiment que si vous aimez le basket, faut vraiment regarder.
Transformation that really has the potential to change the complexion of the NBA landscape in the upcoming years is Zion Williamson. Now I know what you're going to sit here and say, Lo, how could you fall for the same tactics? You're a veteran in the game. These are the same media day manipulation tactics. He shows up in media day looking skinnier. He's answering perfectly. Every question gets the perfect answer. And then bada boom, bada bang, a couple months later, he looks just like you. And you know what? You're right. I can't even deny it, dog. He entered the NBA weighing a whopping 200
Je surkiffe Zion, mais
pounds. He was the heaviest
pour
player
l'instant, c'est
in
pas
the
chaud.
league before he even
Pour
stepped
l'instant,
foot in it. Way
il se
more
blesse tout le
than
temps.
Boban. A couple of years later, there were some reports claiming that he might have gotten over 300 pounds by the end of his sophomore season. Then, a couple years after that, it started happening, right? Take a couple pictures, right angle, he's slimming down. Then, a couple months later, gained the weight again. Same thing again. I think he did this just last all season. He took a picture, neck all poked out, all looking like this. He went on Gilbert Arenas' podcast, said all the right things. Yeah, man, it's a new diet, get a little healthier. And then last season, he only played 30 games. A whopping 30 games.
Alors qu'il est monstrueux, il est trop fort. Il est
and he just
trop
couldn't
fort.
sustain himself on the floor for any extended period of time because he was out of shape. But trust me when I say this year is different because there's a lot of things at jeopardy that he must secure, just like yourself as well. And I can help you out with your security thanks to today's sponsors and Delete Me. As you can see behind me, I have recently moved, but unfortunately during this process, I learned some unsettling news, and that is my information had been sold. I came to this revelation because while trying to pass a background check, I quickly realized that my name is attached to some addresses that I've never lived at before. I did a little bit more digging and learned about data brokers, and effectively, these are entities that will buy your information. And this is a huge reason why I have partnered with Delete Me. Delete Me is a service that searches for your personal information on hundreds of data broker sites and removes it. Last time we were doing this process, I was in my initiation phase. However, after a few weeks have passed, you can see the progress, and we're talking about nearly 100 data brokers has my information, and I haven't done anything at all, just allowed Delete Me to work at its own speed in the description. And again, huge thank you to Delete Me for sponsoring this video. Now, for those who are out of the loop, as we did make a video about this topic last year, but just briefly, in the beginning of last year's regular season, Zion randomly just departed from his agency. This, of course, raised a lot of questions, and many people speculated the reason why he did so is because he quickly realized that he was presented and signed a contract that did not provide him with guaranteed money. Now, see, in the NBA, that's a big no-no. Everyone in the league receives a guaranteed contract damn near, especially if you are a star or a player that has the potential to be a star like Zion. But see, that's not what he received. What Zion received was a contract filled with clauses and stipulations, and that if he were to void any of them, then the last 3 years of his contract would no longer be guaranteed. And then right after signing that contract, the very next year, because he only played 29 games, he voided the contract, and now the guarantee status of his last 3 years of his deal is no longer guaranteed. And this year is the first year of the last 3 years of his contract. Crazy how that works. Now, there is a way in which Zion can retain his guaranteed status if he meets certain requirements. And what exactly are those? First, 20% of his salary will be earned back if he passes all 6 of his weigh-in checkpoints. At these checkpoints, he has to make sure a combination of his weight and his body fat does not exceed 295. After that,
285,
40% of his salary can be earned back if he finishes the season playing more than 41 games. Another 20% of his salary will be earned back if he plays 51 games. And the final 20% of his salary will be earned back if he finishes the season playing 61 games. Now, what exactly does that look like for Zion monetarily? Well, this season, Zion is signed for $39,446,000. If he doesn't pass all 6 of his check-in points, then he's losing 20%, which translates to nearly $8 million. And then, if he's unable to play 61 games this season, which he's only done twice in his career, that'll be another 20%, which means it's another near $8 million, totaling to nearly $16 million that he could lose just like that. And if we were to extrapolate this over the last 3 years of his contract, where he is owed $126 million, if again he does not pass all 6 of the check-in points and also fails to play 61 games in all 3 of his last 3 years of his contract, well, he goes from $126 million, loses $50 million in the process, which then means he's now only earning around $70 million. Going from 126 to $70 million is a major loss. So yes, I know Zion does this all the time. He shows up to media day at training camp looking skinnier. He goes to media day answering all the questions perfectly, and then a couple of months later, he's back up to 280, 290 pounds. Yes, I know this. However, there is much more at jeopardy. We're talking about tens of millions of dollars. We're talking about 40% of your check. 40% of
40% de tout ton salaire, tu perds.
45 million, 40% of that gone just like that in that final year of your contract. That is what is at jeopardy. And even if it's not that, if that's not enough of a motivating factor for Zion, then also consider the fact that because his contract is no longer guaranteed, if he really forces this issue and it gets so out of hand, bro, the Pelicans could just waive him. They could just cut him, and they are not required to pay him anything whatsoever. Now, I don't believe it's going to get to that extreme, but if it does, bro, there's no other team in the NBA that is in position to give Zion $42 million in 2027 and $45 million in 2028. That team just does not exist. So that is what is at stake for Zion. And I believe that is a more than enough motivating factor for Zion to start turning things around. And when he does that, because it seems as if like he is, the reason why I believe that this transformation matters a lot more is because of the player that Zion is when he is available and playing basketball. I think too many people in this space casually dismiss who Zion is as a basketball player. And to a degree, I understand. He doesn't play basketball games. He's very unserious, and everything is really just centered around this idea of him not losing weight. However, when he does play, bro, Zion is easily one of the best players in the NBA. In his sophomore season, only playing 61 games, Zion averaged 27 points, 7 rebounds, nearly 4 assists, while shooting 61% from the field and got to the charity stripe nearly 9 times a game, only playing 33 minutes. After that, in the 2023 season, he averaged 22 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists with a steal, nearly a block, converted 57% of his shots. And last year, we talked about this. In the middle of the year, Zion cleaned up his act, started taking things much serious. It was reported that he was the lightest that he had been since his college days. And because of that, in the last 20 games of the regular season, Zion averaged 26 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists with the steal and the block, and converted 61% of his shots and got to the free throw line 8 times, converting 67% of them. Now you may be telling yourself, well, that's just what he normally does. However, he did that last year. In the last 20 games when he was healthy and lost weight, he produced at that level while only playing 28 minutes a night. I'm not a per 36 guy, but at bare minimum, Zion, if he is fully healthy, ready to go, he is someone who can be a fringe 30 point per game scorer, someone who is finishing at the level of a Giannis, an AD, a Jokic, aka a generational finisher, and someone who has a lot of untapped potential, especially as a passer and playmaker, which is something that we saw pretty frequently all throughout that 20 game sample size. And yes, the 20 games, it's small. And yes, he's shown up and down stretches throughout his career where he looks just as good as that, but also noticeably worse. The biggest piece to this puzzle isn't just that Zion can be Zion and be the superstar caliber player that we're waiting for. It's also acknowledging that the Pelicans have done a pretty good job outside his last offseason. I'm not a fan of what they did over the summer, but the Pelicans have done a pretty good job at piecing a roster that in theory should look really good next to Zion when he is healthy and playing.
Il faut couper comme ça. Faut vraiment qu'il joue parce que Zion, franchement,
Trey Murphy is taking a noticeable leap last year that I do believe he's going to continue to build on. Herb Jones over the past 2 years not only is one of the league's best wing defenders, but also has added a 3-point shot to his game that may not be the most consistent, but certainly necessary for what this team is going to look like moving forward. Jordan Poole 2 years ago was the laughing stock of the NBA. However, last year I think many people have overlooked how great he looked when he was playing for the Washington Wizards, organizing the offense, being a much sounder decision maker than he was in his first year in Washington, and overall developed as a much more mature guard. And then you have Yves Missi, who I'm not the biggest fan of fitting next to Zion, but last year he showed a lot of promise as well as a traditional archetype of a rim-running lob threat big. These are all pieces that stand alone may not be the greatest. Outside of Trey Murphy, I'm actually a huge fan of Trey Murphy, but stand alone might not be that great. But if you put them around Zion, especially in small ball lineups, this is a team that could make some noise. This is a team that could surprise a lot of people, and this is a team that is perfectly and uniquely structured to maximize who Zion could be moving forward. I do believe a lot of who Zion has been over the past 3 to 4 years now has been a lot of untapped potential because the roster that's been surrounding him hasn't been the greatest to maximize who he is as a player. Early on in his career in his sophomore season, the then 20-year-old was put around lineups that featured Steven Adams and Eric Bledsoe, which are just horrible fits next to Zion. And even though I was slightly high on Brandon Ingram early on in his tenure with the Pelicans, as time continued to progress, his inconsistent shot making was certainly concerning, and his inability to put a lot of pressure on the defense behind the 3-point line definitely left a lot of things lacking on the offensive side of the floor, regardless if it was individually or pairing alongside who Zion was and slowly becoming. But taking the ball out of BI's hands and handing it to Zion was a much better recipe for higher, more efficient offense, which is something I do believe we're we're going to see. Even though Jordan Poole should get off the rock a little bit more to make sure that this transition can continuously happen, he is certainly someone that's going to be able to push the pace way more than any other guard that's played next to Zion since Lonzo. And overall, the wing depth that this team has, when everyone
C'est vrai que Lonzo Zion, c'était vraiment le truc le plus beau du monde.
and a couple of players don't have to play out of position, I do think that this team is going to be much more surprising if everything is put together properly. But everything, and I do mean everything, has to come together when Zion is playing at the level in which I believe he will play this upcoming year. Do I believe they're going to be a team that's going to make the playoffs in the competitive Western Conference? No. Do I believe they're going to be a team that can manifest themselves to a 50-win ball club? Probably not. But do I believe that this could be the beginning stages of something very special in New Orleans? Absolutely. Because tens of millions of dollars are at stake right now, Zion. So let's lock in, get it together. Everyone wants you to be successful. Everyone. Especially as the next face of the NBA, the league needs you. And I think they're going to get it this year. But hey, those are my thoughts. Please let me know yours in the comment section below. And until next time, I'll see you all later. Peace.
Ouais, moi je veux que les... Attends. Est-ce que... Ils sont trash talk. Ils ont pas encore fait les New Orleans. Utah Jazz, Toronto Raptors, Charlotte. Non, ok. Parce qu'il faut que je regarde aussi. Hein. Moi, mon équipe, c'est les New Orleans. Donc, which team will dominate? Pokémon. The worst competitive Pokémon to catch. Ah, ouais, mais c'est to catch. Nine. Pokémon mini hardcore Nuzlocke. C'est quoi, si t'as le droit d'utiliser que des petits Pokémon? Y a pas grand chose, hein. Tout, si on met tout. Y a nous. On va pas regarder notre propre stream, ce serait un peu débile. Même si la vérité est évidente. When you play in the wrong era. Oh là là, Initial D, c'est vraiment incroyable. Hein. Les gars, regardez Initial D. Hein. C'est le meilleur truc du monde. Bien. What the fuck? Attendez, je regarde quelque chose, c'est où ça? Hey! Ok. Right now. Ouais. Par contre, ouais. Can you beat Johto with only Johto Pokémon? Bah, normalement, oui. Euh... Vas-y, celui-là. Il a l'air quand même pas mal. Plus Flygon, c'est...
이상 역사를 자랑하는 삼양그룹 이 신입사원에 지원하게 된 김민우입니다. 반갑습니다.
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 우리에게는 세 가지 길러야 할 것이 있다. 삼양, 석삼, 저 미삼루예요. 미가 세 개입니다.
This is Emerald Mini, a version of Pokemon Emerald created by King Crady that shrinks down all of Hoenn until it's as small as humanly possible. I've long wanted to do a Nuzlocke of Emerald Mini, but since most of the changes are aesthetic, I figured that a standard hardcore Nuzlocke would simply be too easy, and even worse, too boring. So what's the most logical restriction to add to a Nuzlocke of a game where everything is super small? That's right, reduced level caps and matching party size. That's what everyone else was thinking, right? Now these simple limitations might seem like nothing more than minor inconveniences, but little did I know that by adding these two rules to a playthrough of this game, I was accidentally creating one of the hardest Nuzlocks I have ever attempted. So with more rules than the dorm room poster of a guy who definitely didn't understand that movie, I was off on my pocket-sized adventure. And mere steps from my new home in Littleroot, I run into Professor Birch and his timeless assailant. With the help of Kip the Mudkip, I send the Zigzagoon packing and make my way north of the adorably pint-sized Oldale town, where I discover that my rival May has been killed and replaced by Wally. Surely this is the only change we'll see in Emerald Mini, and it's completely safe, nay smart, to assume that the rest of this playthrough will be exactly like playing Vanilla Emerald, right? As I catch my next encounter, Pooch the Poochiana, it's worth noting that Emerald Mini appears to have done away with the concept of numbered routes, instead making the general areas around each town a single location. What this means is that throughout the playthrough, there are going to be fewer distinct locations to get potential encounters. For example, since catching Mouse the Merrill on the packed route to the left of Oldale, traditionally Route 102, counts as my Petalburg encounter, I can no longer fish in the pond or snag another encounter in the grass patch outside of Mr. Briny's Seaside Cottage for Wayward Boys. Regardless, I love how smushed all these towns are. The world design here is fantastic. Petalburg Woods is its own mini location where I snag Bug the Wormpole, who swiftly evolves into a Beautifly. Then from Rusturf Tunnel and Rustboro proper, I get Bun the Whismer and Bathe in Inkata. With a limit of just 3 Pokemon to match Roxanne's party size, I make the short trek over to the very first gym of Emerald Mini. And it's here where I learned that in order to challenge the gym leader, I need to fight every single gym trainer all in a row without healing. Now, in theory, this isn't a big deal since Roxanne's gym trainers all have Geodudes that we can very comfortably take out with Water Gun. The issue is that since I didn't know that I'd have to do this, all 3 of my Pokemon are already at the level cap of 12 to match Roxanne's weakest Pokemon. And if I just take all the KOs with Mouse, I will absolutely overlevel. So what I have to do instead is switch between my Pokemon to better distribute the XP, which opens them up to taking damage that I will have to carry into the fight against Roxanne. But by the
Je pensais moi qu'il allait utiliser que des Pokémon genre pas évolués. Et là ça aurait pu être incroyable, tu vois. Pourquoi ça zoome comme ça? Attends, il avait pas fait un short?
Boy Freaky Z is back, Zion, baby. With the gold
I
seat,
told y'all though.
Quincy
Quincy
McCall.
McCall, baby. Told y'all a few months ago, man.
The real is back.
I'm sorry, but it's game time.
Please play the clip of my boy Zion talking to media
That
day yesterday.
transformation look crazy.
He was high. And I just told him, no, I'm not gonna let y'all down. You know, if they believe in me that much, it helped a lot that they really believed in me. And like I said,
Man, cut this shit
man-to-man
out.
conversations.
Pause it, y'all. 26 low.
No, let's get to the best part before we pause it so T can really...
I'm gonna put a plan, and from boxing to working out on the football field.
It's probably the dumbest press conference I ever heard. in my life. All this stuff is because of you. You choose to eat, be out of shape, all that. Now all of a sudden it's a contract year probably. They believe in me. Fool, they gave you a max deal. They been believed in you.
Yeah.
But they had to put all them options on there because you ain't believe in you. Like, that's dumb as hell. That press conference dumb.
Like
Hurt
it
you
now.
when they first got here. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he was playing with the church's money for shit, so.
You the one was out of shape.
Yeah, we have been talking about his shape for like too long.
Come on, bro. And you decided to like lock in and do what pro athletes do. Take care of themselves. Like, I ain't, man, hell no. I'm off that. I ain't a fan.
Bro,
no
we
more.
have been talking about this for like 3-4 years.
Yeah, I'm not a fan, bro.
Hey,
You are a professional basketball player, bro.
What?
Be
You
him.
get paid damn near $40 million a year
Yeah.
to be in shape.
Oh, yeah.
And I
all
ain't even
you
trying
have
to
to
sound like an old head. It's just that, like, you do a
true.
press conference and say, yeah, I feel the best I ever felt since college.
Yeah.
Like, you choose to feel that way. But you could have been like this for 3 years.
That's a fact.
Yeah, he could have. He caused a lot of harm on his body.
Damn. Après, il a pas tort, hein, il a pas tort. Je kiffe Zion, mais s'il était. Alors, s'il se blessait pas comme ça. Po. Putain, il y a toujours des trucs comme ça. 251 000 vues. Putain, ça fait des vues, Touki, hein. Ça fait des vues, Touki. Alright. Alors. Qu'est-ce qu'on peut regarder, les gars? Qu'est-ce qui peut être fun? Tout. Alright. The Toxic Meta, ça te broke. Ouais, non. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Je sais pas si on regarde du Pokémon, si on regarde du Clash, si on regarde du LOL. Il y a tout en fait. Play de mode. Little Cove. Ah non, j'ai pas regardé ça. Ah, c'est Nintendo. Playing Riot. Approved Time Can Play. On regarde s'il n'y a pas un nouveau Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff VGC. Oh, je sais pas écrire. C'est moi ça. Les gars, ça commence à être bon. Hein. Dès qu'on met Jigglypuff, il y a nous. Jigglypuff, VGC. C'est nous les gars, c'est nous. Puff puff. Sorry from Divat Sociopathe. Pétale Blizzard, Zaroudé and Sap Zipper Goudra. Oui, mais il n'y a plus Highlight Switch. Là, ils nous mettent des vieilles vidéos, mais c'est quand il avait Highlight Switch, il n'a plus. Say I was stupid. Compétitif. Ah mais ils vont mettre que du smash. Que du smash. Remake it. Jigglypuff Smash Moveset. Ça. Y a pas. Hein. Y a pas. Y a pas de nouveau, y a pas de nouveau. Au moins, on n'a pas raté. Parce que ça aurait été. Attends, mais quand j'écris mal, The Jigglypuff. Et j'essaie. Je suis avec Wolfie, les gars. Ça, c'est une photo qu'il faut prendre, ça. Moi et Wolfie. Liglor, but animated, so you don't have to wait. J'essaie le nouveau mode MyGM. Attends, je vais voir un truc. Dennis Rodman. NBA 2K26. Bon, je l'ai pas le jeu, mais j'ai beaucoup joué. 6-9. Tu peux pas dire ça à Dennis Rodman s'il est 6-9. Déjà, boum. New Rodman build. Cerebral Machine. Mais il va mettre 6-8. Il est 6-7 le Dennis Rodman. Ah, 6-7. 94. 85, c'est pas mal. Lui il est 6-7, ok, et lui. Si on regarde et qu'il est 6-8, les gars.
Summersby, tastes good.
Tastes good.
Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we got Den game literally one step inside the 3-point line. So
6-7.
Yeah, you can really space the floor with flow game. It's that overpowered. And we got a 73 driving dunk, something nothing too crazy. But I can cat break this if I wanted to. Probably won't, but I'll just stick with the standing dunk, to be honest with you. Now you can also cat break your midi up to a decent level, but I'm just going to leave this pure inside, to be honest with you. Pass accuracy goes up a lot too, so I do need to add some points to my pass at. Whenever I get the chance, I make these builds for the entire year. I'm not making them just for right now. I plan them with cap breakers because I know I'm going to be playing 2K all year round. So now let's go into the defensive and defensive and rebound section of this video. So we got a 92 perimeter. This goes all the way up to a 96 with cap breakers, as you guys can see here.
Also, we have a 85 steel, so we can get.
Non, c'est un bon, c'est un bon, c'est un bon. Il fait un bon build. Il fait un bon build. Il fait un bon build parce que hein, ceux qui disent je fais un Dennis Rodman build et qui commencent à nous sortir des trucs. Attends, et là, Zion Williamson. Williamson NBA 2K26. C'est le dernier donc. Zion Williamson highlight réalistique avec mouvement. C'est 6 is a problem. Oh! Damn! Attends, est-ce qu'il s'est mis ailier fort ou il s'est mis ailier en 6-6? Oh, il est fort! Tu peux te mettre 6 maintenant en ailier fort. Ça, c'est beau.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we have Zion Williamson in NBA 2K26. Now, before we get started, guys, if you want to follow the stream, I stream 6 dunk. Okay.
7. Ah non, c'est pas bon, c'est pas bon. Ça nous fait 6-6. Ok, je comprends. I understand it now. Bon, maintenant, on retourne sur le... Merde. Hi, ça nous a trop parti, ça nous a fait trop partir là. J'ai donc rejoint la Wolfie Draft League, The Easy Gunner. Ah, alors toi tu fais des vidéos, toi. Combien de draft league. Oh, 12. Ah, il a repris il y a pas longtemps. Il y a eu 8 mois là. Oh, faut que je mette la vidéo. Merde, est-ce que j'ai téléchargé ou pas? Oh my god. Et bah vous allez voir ma gueule pendant un petit moment. Tant que je fasse la vidéo là. Oh my god. Mais je suis débile. Mais je suis débile, j'ai pas fait la vidéo. Est-ce que c'est celle-là? Oh mon dieu, mais il est 20h en plus. Là, le temps que je fasse la vidéo, il va être 21h. C'est pas celle-là. Allez. On se dépêche. Ok. Aujourd'hui, on va faire un truc, c'est une 35. Ouais, une 35 à... C'était 30 quelque chose. À 34, 33, c'est ça? Jusqu'à 34, 37. Ok, j'espère que vous êtes souvenus les gars. J'espère que vous en êtes souvenus, hein, parce que moi... Ça va pas, j'ai plus. 0, à 0, 1. 0,135 hein. On avait dit 35, on va dire 33. Comme ça, on est sûr. Ok. Du coup, aujourd'hui, on va faire un truc, c'est... Ok, c'est ça. Tu où? C'est là. Hop, j'enregistre. Oh là là, les gars, j'ai oublié. Yonga che sono e we ego. Nore l'uomo i così passò. Amorli degli ovetto e del sudore. Sotto non è a te iso. No tu che tu Kata Amo ego shipande Shugo shipande Kuyanda Ako shiposo Durururu Durururu. Alors on fait ça, bam. Ça va pas être long, Neyade isa. Ok, du coup. Ok, c'est bon. Je sais pas. Catch to the universe. Reverse it. And on a fait que gagner. On est trop chaud. Ok, parfait. Maintenant on fait exporter 1080p. Ça va prendre un peu de temps je pense parce que vu qu'on stream, on n'a pas tout ce qu'il faut quoi. Champagne confetti. I want to see it. On va changer. Freedom. Oh, ça c'est bien. Ouais, ça va prendre un peu de temps. C'est pas grave. On est là pour discuter, les gars. C'est chill. C'est chill. Si vous avez des questions, on est là. Si vous avez pas de questions, et ben vous allez voir ma gueule. C'est pas grave. Ça arrive. À moins que je peux. Hop. Oui, je peux. Je peux faire ça. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Attends. Est-ce qu'il a d'autres vidéos, le petit low light? He's yapping, he's using it. This is nasty. Crying, this is sad. Ah si, on va regarder. C'est du basketball. J'espère que vous aimez bien le basketball. J'aime bien regarder ces vidéos. Ça c'est une vidéo que j'avais déjà commencé. Et c'est un mec qui parle mal de LeBron James. Le monstre LeBron James, le GOAT.
of him being great. Robert Parrish couldn't put those numbers up because he's not as good as LeBron. That's why Robert Parrish can't do that. Robert Parrish, even at his absolute best, wasn't posting up those numbers. So I don't know what the fuck Robert Parrish is even. What's the premise of bringing up Robert Parrish? If Robert Parrish in year 20 whatever was good enough to still produce at the level in which he was able to produce at age 22, 25, trust and believe the Boston Celtics would have loved it. They would have loved it. They would have wanted it. LeBron puts those numbers up not because he gets XYZ amount of minutes, not because he has a green light. He puts those numbers up because he is still great. Point blank, period.
Je suis d'accord.
Nothing else. That's why.
C'est
Everything
LeBron,
else
c'est
is a
LeBron, c'est LeBron.
byproduct of his greatness. That's it. He was playing a lot of minutes, man. I don't see nothing close to 25, 8 and 8 on this fucking basketball reference page. Your basketball reference page gets cut in half when I go to the playoffs. Nigga, be serious. I go to the playoffs, that shit get cut in half. No stars, no nothing in the awards category. Shit, barely starting, my nigga. So how come when you were 32 and you started and you played 35 minutes and you were not putting up 25, 8 and 8? Why weren't you putting up 20? Why couldn't you put up 10 since you're a big? Why were you getting more turnovers than blocks? Why were you shooting? Here, you know what's so crazy, chat? At age 32, you got the second most minutes of your career, or tied with the most minutes of your career. You took the most shots of your career. You got to the free throw line damn near more times than any time in your career. And yet, you barely made a fucking difference in any other point scored at any other point in time in your career. How the fuck is that possible? How is that possible? How is it that you got the green light at a younger age and couldn't make a difference? How? Led that team to 34 wins, boy. That's amazing. that's crazy, boy. 34 minutes. 34 minutes, boy. Man, that's interesting to me. I find it all interesting. I find that hilarious to me.
I pulled my phone out because I created something, okay? And it's like the synergy, change the game, CTG. And I call mine the GO criteria, TGC.
Okay.
So all it is a formula to figure out who the GOAT is. So you just throw it, you do your research, get all the numbers, and you throw them in, and they get a point. Like for example,
what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this nigga talking about?
Like for example, if you're LeBron right now is the number one scorer. So from 37,000 points to, let's say 33,000 to 40,000 or whatever it is and above, you get 5 points, and below that, you get 4 points. Below that, so you do your pluses and minuses, plus 5,000, whatever. Then you add up all the points and see who the GOAT is. Because now it's not about emotions, people, it's about numbers.
Qu'est-ce qu'il raconte? Si on parle de nombre, de number comme il dit, LeBron il détruit Michael Jordan.
Total. So like with championships, Bill Russell would get 5 points because he's got 11 rings.
Yeah.
LeBron has 4 points, so he would probably get three points. So now you're gonna add the points up. LeBron's not gonna get all 5s, right?
Right.
Because everything's gonna even out eventually.
Mais bon, il est top 10 en rebond, top 10 en passe, premier en scoring. Qu'est-ce que tu me parles de nombre, mon gars? Qu'est-ce que tu parles de nombre?
That's the dumbest shit I have heard today, my nigga. That is the dumbest shit I have heard all day today. That might be the dumbest shit I've heard all month. I want y'all niggas to be very mindful. Byron Scott was just running his lips saying that niggas like me can't talk about basketball because we never experienced it, just for the nigga across to him tell you that the way in which he grades all-time greats is off of a fucking formula. Are you serious? What the fuck are we talking about?
Il est un peu énervé, hein.
To be honest with y'all, my nigga, I didn't even know this part of the video. This is dumb. No, this is dumb. as a nigga who does not play the sport, who never played, who never went to that level, let me explain to people why this is extraordinarily flawed. Everything isn't equal. Players win MVPs for various reasons. The standard in which it takes to win an MVP will change on a year-to-year basis. All NBA and all defensive teams are not treated equal as well, especially because nowadays it's not selective based off positions. It's just the best 15 players. But back in the day, it was. Someone like Patrick Ewing not being able to make an All-NBA selection, even though he is widely considered a top 10 player in the league because he plays at a point in time where Shaq, Hakeem, and David Robinson all exist. These are all things you would have to take into consideration. Someone like myself has immediately realized, who is significantly younger than both of these individuals with little to no experience when it comes to putting a ball through a hoop. But for whatever reason, a nigga who's played that much basketball is now telling me that there's a grading scale that is extraordinarily flawed on who to determine who the GOAT is. Shout out to Johnny. Because Johnny's formula is effectively the one he just outlined. And in that formula, LeBron is the fucking GOAT.
S'il parle de nombre, en fait, LeBron, il est meilleur.
LeBron would be the GOAT. In that formula, Kobe wouldn't be close. In that formula, I think Kareem is ahead of Jordan as well. Yeah. Yes, in the formula in which he is using, because in this formula, Kobe would fall significantly short in terms of assists and rebounds. He would fall significantly short in MVPs. He would fall short in Finals MVPs. Kobe would fall short in many regards. And this is what I said earlier. If you niggas is upset that people like me have a voice in this space, be mad at the nigga across the room from you. Listen to what he is saying.
Will Chamberlain's gonna get a lot of points because he's got a lot of records.
What about intangibles?
What's that?
Intangibles.
You put all of that in there.
It's not well.
You can add intangibles.
Some of those things you
Attends, il a
can't
dit que
put
Will Chamberlain, il avait
as a
beaucoup de
score.
rings.
I mean, I can tell you when
Il y en a pas
Kobe
que deux.
went and Game 7 versus Boston to win the title, he had to do all the other things on the court because his night wasn't that great in scoring.
Okay, so intangibles
help him
actually
making
don't
his
come
teammates better that night.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Magic,
so intangibles.
Magic.
This nigga asked him one question about an intangible, and this nigga's like, oh, fuck. Shit. Damn. You got me. Fuck. Damn it. Damn it.
Allez, on va regarder ça là. Patrick Beverley. Là, il y a une embrouille en ce moment entre Patrick Beverley et Trae Young.
I would have let it slide. But you, like, you out of all people, you had no room to say anything. You haven't done anything. So, when it comes to criticism, why the you can't be criticized? Like, what have you done where you can't be criticized? We criticized Russell Westbrook, a two-time MVP. Motherfuckers called him Westbrook. We criticized LeBron James, right? We criticize all these people. What?
This has already started off as one of the worst videos I have ever seen.
What?
Not only did you inaccurately give this nigga Westbrook another
Attendez.
Pokemon just announced a brand new cross-platform game, and here are 4 things you need to know. Number 1, the game is called Pokemon Champions and will be the first mobile VGC game. You'll also be able to play with and against people on the Switch. Number 2, this game will not only have Mega evolving as a battle mechanic, but also terrestrialization, which we have never seen together before in any game. This could also mean that Dynamax and Gigantamax are coming back as well. Number 3, Pokemon Home is compatible for both the Switch and mobile versions, which means you can battle with Pokemon from not only your Switch games, but from Pokemon Go as well. We're not sure if you can use the Mythicals from Go, but it would be pretty awesome if we can. Number 4, because of the new mechanics with the cross-evolution gimmicks, we might even be seeing brand new style of competition at events or big changes to the VGC events as well. Let me know what you think. Pokemon just announced a brand new...
Tout ce que je voulais savoir.
If any other All-Star would have said something,
be an all-star, how hard you play, and the performance you put on for fans at an all-star game. And I would very well argue that even though, yes, it is a problem, I agree. is certainly a problem. But I would very well argue that if there is an individual that gives care and effort and puts on a show for the fans at an all-star game, Trae Young is one of those names. So you speaking out and talking about all this stuff, X, Y, Z, Trae Young, when he plays, because unfortunately he doesn't play that much, but when he plays, he gives more effort than the average all-star.
Who the said you can't be criticized? Like, you haven't done anything. So until you've done something, yes, you have to be criticized. And you should appreciate it because the criticism isn't coming from a player who hasn't played. It's coming from somebody who's shared the floor with you. Left a mark in the NBA. Right?
No way. That man is about to sit here and say, you left a mark? Nigga, the other video you said that Trae Young is going to be forgotten. Now all of a sudden, you think you left a mark? Trae Young, if you don't win nothing, is going to be forgotten. But you left a mark? Doing what, nigga? Because by this logic, you didn't win nothing either. You didn't win anything. The mark you left, let's be clear. If you go down the list of teams you've been on, the mark that you have left has been first-round exits. It's been losing. And then as soon as you don't play for them, they see more success. 2015, the Rockets made it to the conference finals without you playing. 2018, as soon as you left, they make it back to the conference finals. You go to the Clippers, the biggest mark you left there was participating in them blowing a 3-1 lead. And then Ty Lue decided to make an adjustment by putting you on the bench and giving you less minutes. And that's when they
one of the funniest Pokemon introduced in Legends Arceus is maybe ruining the competitive scene. This is Sneasler, and it's been absolutely done.
Rockets made it to the conference finals without you playing. 2018 is soon.
Sumidé.
The ability to functionally be in.
Ça veut rien dire sumidé. Comment que c'est? Je pense que c'est la traduction qui est pas bonne. Oh. Sumidé, ça veut rien dire. C'est comment on dit? Comment on dit? Humidité? L'humilité, ouais, c'est ça l'humilité. I don't want advice. Ok, est-ce que c'est bon? 3 minutes pour la vidéo. Aïe 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 aïe. I pretend to be a beginner. Ça c'est stylé. Anus Link. Anus Link. C'est quoi ça? Okay.
Last week, I went undercover at a Smash tournament as Mimi, pretending it was my first ever tournament, even though I've actually been competing in Smash for 10 years. But I didn't try too hard. I wanted to make it look a bit realistic that it was my first tournament, and I ended up coming 9th. Damn it! Today, I'm going to actually try my absolute best to win this whole tournament, which includes players like the #1 player in the entire country of New Zealand. And if this video from a New Zealand high school is anything to go by, this guy's gonna mean serious business. At my first tournament, I mean Mimi's first tournament, I was told Mario is the #1 character in the game, even though the official tier list would disagree with that, but we're trying him to start it off. If things go bad, I will switch to my main Game & Watch because I really want to win this tournament and see what their reactions are. Alright, well, Mimi doing pretty good with the Mario. Alright.
Okay.
Oh my god, look, did you see the arc on that? That was like a rainbow. Alright, I've got a good lead here. Are you serious?
Il a perdu.
Got a lock in. This is a harder first match than last tournament because since I did pretty well in the last tournament, they've given me a bye. So I'm already in winners round 2, as you can see here. All right, come on, Jordan. Tournament mode. This is so embarrassing if it's like secretly going undercover at a tournament, and then I just go 2-2, and they're like, yeah, who the hell is that person? Oh no, you're not getting past me with a roll. Look at this stage control. You're not getting past me. Oh, that was kind of clean.
Du coup, c'est quoi son main?
Alright, let's see if I can get this edge guard here. Yep, nailed it.
Oh, c'était beau le petit combo là.
So wrong. Oh my goodness, guys. Mario might be the funnest character in the game. You can just like spam attacks.
Oh,
my
lol,
god,
lol,
they're
lol.
dead. Alright, I gotta let everyone know in the main chat that the Mario is working. Okay, so now I'm versing the 4th seed for the tournament, a hero player. Alright, we're getting into the serious stuff now. 4th seed at the tournament, they've got someone in the arena reviewing their VOD, and I bet they're coaching them live as well.
Ok. Oh là là.
I probably should have went for a forward air. Oh, they're re-grabbing. Forward smash will kill if it lands, guys. I told you. Alright, they've got a bigger stage here. I assume they're trying to use their range a bit more, because once Mario gets in close, it's like, oh my god, please get away. It's like a weird, creepy uncle. He's got the moustache for it as well.
Oh loulou. Est-ce que vous pensez qu'il va gagner, genre qu'il va tout gagner parce que quand même il est un des meilleurs joueurs de Nouvelle-Zélande.
It's time, we're busting out the Game & Watch. This video will be so bad if I don't get any upsets, so hopefully I can win this one. Because this will be the one where if I win it, people will start to be like, holy moly, you beat the GOAT! Oh, here we go, just don't get zoomed. Damn it! Hero is so tough to kill.
Nice.
You know what? Maybe not. Yo, Xenocall just said, cheers, I need to get better. Wow, what a positive mindset. Look, now I fight Ube. Ube said not me. They were so convinced that I would have lost to Easy Call. All right, the #1 player in New Zealand. It's on. Okay, I have to try and win this one. The reactions will be so good. They're playing the classic color Game & Watch, by the way. I'm playing Mario right now. Oh no. Oh, I was literally served up on a platter just then. Literally. Bit of me Mario meal. Oh my lord, the up B is so good. That must be so annoying when people verse me.
Ah, du coup, il joue Game & Watch.
No, what a stupid character. How do you beat Mr. Game & Watch?
Well, if you can't beat him, join.
Oh là 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 là. Il a fait un 1-1. Il revient dans la game.
People are posting in the tournament this gif. They're very suspicious of me now. Oh, caught me with the up B. And read my down air. That's why this person's #1 in New Zealand. They're going under the stage as well, the cheeky bastard. But are all your fancy tricks as good as chair? Okay, I'm gonna pretend I don't know it's a best of 5. Oh, it's best of 5 now because it's top 8. It's my first time being in top 8, so I didn't know. So I'm gonna save you some time because a Game & Watch Judo is not the most exciting thing in the world. Ube wins this game and then we go to game 5. Game 5 starts off pretty close. However, Ube pulls away and gets a strong lead. I'm gonna need something crazy to bring it back. Oh, I hit the 9! And now it's last stock. If I win this, I've just beaten the best player in New Zealand and the #1 seed for this tournament.
Oh là 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 là.
I just beat the best player at this tournament. Let's see the reaction. Oh, look in the main chat. This person is putting the detective gif and everyone's spamming it. They're suspicious of me. All right, this is so funny. It's beginning a war of half the people think I'm like an alt account for a top player. Some people think that maybe I'm just good. They're going to ask how long I've been playing for. I'm going to say about 4 years with my brother. He's been playing longer than me. I'm a girl! Not suspicious, I'm telling you. Oh, let's go. Okay, we're getting the people on my side. We're getting the suspicions off me.
Aïe aïe aïe.
They said good luck, dude. Did I say girl too much? Oh, it's so hard to be a girl. I feel like everyone's judging me. Everyone's freaking out right now, but I've got to play my next match. I'm now in winners finals. If I win this, I make it into grand finals.
Okay.
I'm getting owned by these charge shots.
Oh, il était beau celui-là. Il était beau le petit combo là.
Alright, we gotta bust out the game and watch again. I'm so carried, guys. You know what? I'm not going to be self-deprecating anymore. Mario's number one. He's better than Game & Watch anyways. It's just good to have a main. I'm not carried. I put a lot of time in the Game & Watch. See, look at this. I'm still working hard. I don't understand why people say the Game & Watch is broken. Oh, we got the bucket. Let's go.
I don't understand why people say Game & Watch is broken.
Il l'a tué à 37%.
Oh my goodness. Wait, Game & Watch is actually so crazy, dude. I mean, I'm just really good. I need it! Oh, we got the trash talk on. Let's go. I'm gonna go back to Mario and show that I can win with Mario. I don't need Game & Watch. Damn it. Oh no, maybe I do, maybe I do. So the reason they're saying I think you should play Pac-Man or Kazuya is because maybe they think I am Zach, the number one player in Australia, playing some secondary characters right now, which is I'll take that compliment. Oh no, if I lose this, I'm down into the losers bracket. They caught me going high. My secret. Damn! The bomb.
Non mais bro, il perd. Il perd.
Spiked me off it. Apricot is wild. I'm hoping losing kind of throw them off the trail a bit, that maybe I'm Zach or another top player in Australia. Yeah, they're not giving legit advice. Yeah, see you in Grand PR player. Oh no! I was gonna try and win this tournament. Okay, so I thought I'd be fighting Ube again, but this player Steg X just beat Ube's Game & Watch 3-0 with
3-0.
So I really do not know if I'm gonna be good enough to beat this player. Oh, and they've got Seb Pro 101 in the arena. That is so funny. If you don't know Seb Pro, he's one of Australia's best players. Here he is taking a game off Hurt, the number 3 player in the world. And Seb Pro's coaching my opponent, and I'm gonna have to win this to make it into grand finals. Do you want extra members only content or to get better at Smash Bros? Well, for only $4, you can become a member. You get full access to the School of Smash. Oh, do not check it out. It's only $4. Ooh, outspace and punished in the corner. Guys, that's the thing. When someone's in the corner, they kind of have to move forward, so you can kind of react and punish them.
Ouh.
I took game 1.
T'es beau celui-là.
This player is very good. Oh, the turnaround grab. Turnaround grab is my favorite thing in the game. I don't know. It's like something only top players do. And they're punishing my up Bs. Oh no, I might be done, folks. I might be done. Can I get the edge guard? Yeah, we'll say I did.
Oh là là.
Turnaround grab.
Oh, il l'a planté dans le sol, c'est
I
incroyable.
don't know if Set Pro 101 is whispering in their ear mid-tournament, but they've definitely started playing a lot better right now. Like their spacing was just more on point. They're like getting their follow-ups. They're doing little wave dashes. That mesmerized me right there. What has happened? I really want to know what happened. If Set Pro is coaching them, they just locked in. I have to know. They do not believe I'm a new player. Who do they think I am? Oh, this is so funny.
Bro, il va perdre, il va perdre.
Don't do the gifts, it's not that deep. They're trying to defend me. Any stage I want. Wow, that's very confident. Alright, I try to play it off like if I win, I want my Game & Watch warm for grand finals. That's why I'm not going Mario. Realistically, I don't think I can beat this person with my Mario. I don't know if I can get this win with Game & Watch right now. They've stepped it up. I just gotta focus, play safe, don't do anything too silly. Oh, here we go, here we go.
Oh!
So I should have killed them there, but I can't let that get to my head. I need to just keep staying calm. Alright, last stocks. I don't want to overlook for the kill like I did last week. That was good advice we got. Hey!
Nice, 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 nice.
Alright, so now it is time for grand finals, the rematch versus Apricot. They think I'm Zach, who is potentially the best player in Australia, who made Pac-Man and Kazuya. You know what, I'm going to agree to play Pac-Man game 1 of grand finals. Okay, I have not actually unlocked Pac-Man yet, slight problem. It is probably a blessing in disguise that I didn't have Pac-Man, because as some of you might know, my Pac-Man canonically has the cheese touch.
Oh! What? No. How's he gonna recover? I can't watch. He's gonna save me!
Damn.
I don't deserve it.
Yes, you do! Editor, we need a montage of every time Jordan deserved it across the whole tournament, because you got your pickings to choose from.
But I've been given the advice to turbo camp, and I'm going to try it.
Nope. Nope.
Yay!
Nope. Nope.
I'm committed to the game plan.
Bien joué.
Yo, shout outs to Young Rob in the main chat, mid-set, giving me insane advice. That's too much for me to read during the set. I did get the gist of what they were saying though, which I do think is good advice. It kind of all revolves around just focus on charge shot. The risk reward is good for Game & Watch, because if I get the bucket, yeah, it's insane. Alright, so I am losing now, but if I can just get the charge shot. Oh, I got the bucket! Let's go! See, that involved a little bit of skill because I turned the bucket around to catch the charge shot and then true comboed it off a neutral air, which is so broken. Now, I just won that set, which means it's a bracket reset because I was in the loser's bracket. Of course, I had to pretend like I had already won the tournament, but no. Now the bracket is reset. Whoever wins this next set wins the entire tournament. Alright, the bracket has reset. You know what? Enough mucking around. It's time to whip out my true main. Mia's main is Kirby, of course. Things were going well until I lost the charge shot. I was never able to absorb and get the ability again. Yeah, you know what? It is way too hard to win without my brilliant strategy of turbo camping for bucket. Ooh, I got a roll read. See, it's not all getting carried, guys. But when I get the bucket, though, that's definitely being carried by the character. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh là là, il a mangé Lionel, c'est direct.
I really locked in and focused with the turbo camping strategy because I just really wanted to win the tournament and see what people's reactions are. And so with 10 years of pure talent and skill and fine spacing, I win
Non mais bro.
grand finals.
Hello there.
This is so funny. They're starting to think it's actually a top Australian player pretending to be me, Pop-It-One, pretending to be Mimi. And now Easy Callers directly messaged me, no way, bro. They just found out it was me. I'm not convinced until I see the video. They still don't even think it's me. Anyway, there we go. That was great reaction. Now, although some good laughs were
C'est
had,
stylé
the
ça.
TOs
Genre
did
les
not
mecs
find it as funny. Unfortunately, I
vont,
did get banned from Australian
comment ça s'appelle?
online tour.
Les mecs qui se déguisent pour aller dans des tournois. Bon après il faut que ce soit fair hein, parce que du coup tu piques un peu la place du mec si tu vas dans un tournoi pas assez élevé. Alors. Quand même Team Rocket. Oh, ça c'est stylé. Est-ce que la Team Rocket peut battre Pokémon Scarlet? Faut qu'il ait Miaus. S'il a pas Miaus, c'est pas la vraie Team Rocket.
This means using only Jesse and James's Pokemon, as well as using only the awful moves that Team Rocket uses in the anime. With a bunch of extra rules on top to make this challenge even harder, could Team Rocket finally win something, or would we be sent
Allez,
blasting
Miaus.
again?
C'est Miaus. Miaus le MVP.
Dressed in our very villainous uniform, we venture out into the world of Pokemon, ready for a life of crime. However, none of these starters have been used by Team Rocket before. I mean, unless... But naturally, there's only one Pokemon deserving of being our starter, and of course, that is...
Miaus.
That's right! Despite his incredibly depressing backstory, Meowth is one of the realest characters in the entire show. And now that the full Team Rocket trio has assembled, we've got to find some rare Pokemon to send to the boss. And apparently, the rarest Pokemon in Paldea are in Area 0. Think of the promotion we would get by giving the boss an ancient Pokemon from the past. To get to Area 0 though, first we have to collect all the gym badges. But I mean, come on, this should be easy. We've got our trusty Meowth. Except, Meowth can only use these pathetic moves, because that's all he uses in the anime. So, Meowth only knows Scratch at its current level, but that isn't going to stop us. So, Team Rocket stepped up to face the winner of the first gym.
Vous pensez qu'il meurt beaucoup ou pas? Ouais.
Oh,
La double pied de
never
problème.
mind. I tried to beat this fight multiple times with Meowth, but
Tu peux pas.
we're heavily outnumbered by Katie's trio of bugs. And since her nimble knows double kick, which is super effective against Meowth, we can't even
Je crois que c'est pas le seul, même le Teddiursa il doit connaître une attaque commun.
After being sent blasting off again for the third time, it was clear that we needed more rocket Pokemon of our own, and I had the perfect plan to get some. Give me all the Pokemon you've got, or I'll start blasting.
Il y a quoi qui peut avoir vite? Est-ce qu'il y a beau?
Powerful enough to steal any Pokemon, yet meaning
pas.
that we would have to resort to catching some of our own. So, after taking the Team Rocket secret hot air balloon, we arrive in the land of Kitakami, and it's here that we can find two iconic Team Rocket
Abokinos?
Pokemon. First up is Ekans, and did you know that Ekans, spelled backwards, is actually subscribe? So click subscribe to my channel for more very accurate Pokemon facts. Ekans is Jesse's OG Pokemon who basically strangles things for a living with rap. Its moves honestly aren't amazing, but Ekans is way too iconic to ignore. On top of Jesse the Ekans, our final new Pokemon for now is James's very first Pokemon, Growlithe. It doesn't get much screen time, but Growlithe is the most loyal Pokemon in the entire series, and I will die on that hill. It can only learn 2 moves, and will never evolve since James didn't evolve his. But thanks to the open world nature of Pokemon Scarlet, we can teach it Flamethrower right away. And this is exactly what we need
Ça c'est
for
bon.
our rematch with
Vu
the
qu'ils sont
first
insectes,
gym.
ils peuvent one
So,
shot.
with an upgraded trio, Team Rocket returned to Katie's gym, ready for revenge. Just like our failed attempts, I lead with Meowth and begin scratching away at Nimble. Normally Meowth can't even get past this first Grasshopper. However, a lucky critical hit on our second scratch.
Putain, le crit.
Katie's
Déjà
first
juste
blow,
le premier
bringing out
scratch.
this ridiculous thing. And after landing 2 more scratches, Meowth finally falls. Next in is Jessie the Ekans, who can thankfully finish Tarantula with a single bite, meaning Katie was down to her final Pokemon. But this terrestrialized Tediosa is tough. With a barrage of Fury Cutters, Ekans is finally sliced into pieces. Team Rocket had only one Pokemon left. However, that Pokemon is Growly. With one final flamethrower, Tediosa is
Il est mort.
crisp, meaning that Team Rocket had
Non mais en vrai il est pas mal, il a
gym
Smogogo.
badge. My confidence was high.
Il y a quoi que d'Ice Rocket? Il y a tout ce qui est Vortante.
Pokemon for the boss.
Ils ont Mimikyu. Ils ont un Mimikyu à un moment.
A giant crab. If we could deliver this Titan to the boss, just imagine the riches we would receive.
Ils ont Mickey, ils ont quoi d'autre? Ils ont Culbutoke. Ils ont Prédastérie.
We had to beat it. Oh yeah, Mr.
Ils ont
Clorp is one of the 5 Titans in Pokemon Scarlet. Like all
Ils ont
Titans,
qui
it
d'autre?
has a ridiculous
Allez,
amount of
attendez, on va voir.
HP.
Team Rocket Pokémon. Team. Quel est oh my Pokémon. Put it up, hold up. Controller up. Oula. Jesse, James, Pokémon. Culbutoke. Oh alors, il n'y a pas tout leur Pokémon. Ils ont pris la série. Pokémon Master X, Arbok et Weezing. Go. Je peux marquer. Il a Among Us. Morpeko. What? What? Ouais, il y a Ampliflore. Excellent. Kunlang. La up, c'est à peu près les mêmes. Oh, Cacturne. Cacturne, incroyable. Cacnea plutôt. Ok. La Sévipère c'est pas mal. Vortante. Yann Mega, c'est pas mal. Ah, Black and White, ok, ils ont ça. Donc il y a bien Among Us. Among Us, ça peut être incroyable pour le gameplay. Là, ils ont les deux là, ils ont Super Top et je sais plus comment ils s'appellent. Là, ils ont Prédastérie, ils ont Mimikyu, donc ça peut être pas mal. Ah, là, ok, il y a Morpeko. Donc on va voir. Il y a tout ça, donc on va voir ce qu'ils vont faire.
Clorp doesn't opt for any of its powerful moves, meaning that our trio of Pokemon can slowly chip away at the giant crustacean, just inching out the win on our very first attempt. With Clorp sent to the boss, now we could finally rest and it's Team Rocket! Wait, who are you? I'm Oven, the Titan Hunter. Just please don't hurt me. Oh, don't be silly. Team Rocket won't hurt you.
Okay.
We'll just take all your cash. Now open up your wallet. With our bank account replenished, Team Rocket pushed onwards to
Ok.
But before we move on,
Donc ouais, donc Among Us, ça peut être pas mal. Sévipère, ça peut être pas mal.
Raid Shadow Legends, our sponsor. Raid is an RPG with over
Bon, on va laisser la pub.
800 champions to collect and battle
Pourquoi
with.
prendre ça
My
aussi fort?
favorite being Wazgar. Isn't he just so handsome? And now's a great time to start playing, as Raid is currently running their Spring Hunt minigame
Du coup, ouais.
event where you can win a
Je
real
pense
life
un
game
Cévipère,
console,
ça peut
Amazon
être
gift cards,
stylé.
and lots more.
Je pense pas qu'il est dans le jeu, je crois. Il me semble pas. Among Us. Among Us, sûr, il est dans le jeu. Donc, Among Us, tu mets Among Us, tu mets... Faut prendre des évolutions.
The Community Weeks event also gives you extra items in game just by playing, including the legendary support champion Chronica Adlin for free. And as an extra bonus for you guys, if you download Raid for free using this QR code or the link
C'est
in
qui
the
peut prendre à
description,
part
you'll get a
Among Us
stack
là en
of extra
plus.
bonuses, including the epic
Je
champion
vois
K-Roll,
pas
as
ce qui
well
peut
as
être
another
vraiment
starter pack once
exceptionnel.
you reach level 25. After downloading the game with my
Si, en piflore. En piflore, ça peut être pas mal du tout. En piflore, ça peut être pas mal du tout. Kubutoke en vrai, ça paraît pas comme ça, mais ça peut être hyper fort. Ça peut être vraiment fort.
Am I supposed to feel intimidated? I bet the Sun Flora aren't even scared of you. They are, so I'll prove it. Oh god, they're everywhere! We may not be ready for Nimona, but we are ready to tackle the second gym leader, Brassius. He specializes in grass types, so naturally, I lead with our Ekans, firing off a super effective Poison Sting and... What? That is pathetic! You should be ashamed of yourself, Jesse. As garbage as Ekans is, Petalil is even worse. Meaning our Poison Stings still outpace the plant as we draw first blood. Despite Ekans' low health, we still manage to land 2 bites, chomping on Smolid before our snake falls. And from here, Growly is clear to come in and finish the olive with
Là, il a gros light.
bringing Brassius down
Il a
to
Caninos.
Pseudo-Wudo.
Donc au début,
Crystallizes into a grass type, meaning that our flamethrowers hit hard, but it's not enough. Pseudo-Wudo somehow survives before a single super effective rock throw sends our puppy to the pound.
et maintenant il est fini.
Down to a 1v1.
Ah ouais, non, il reste que Meowth.
Meowth versus a weakened Pseudo-Wudo. And surely we would be able to get the win from
No.
here. Right? Well, Meowth's scratch is devastatingly bad, while Pseudo-Wudo's Trailblaze does big damage. And after our second miserable scratch isn't enough to KO, Pseudo-Wudo annihilates
Non.
our feline,
Il faut un autre Pokémon.
Rocket was blasting off again.
Pourquoi qu'il capture peut-être le Weezing? S'il peut maintenant. Oula. Je connais lui. Je connais, c'est Deft, non?
중요한 건 꺾이지 않는 마음. 이제 너도 너만의 전설을 써봐. 준비됐어?
Premier c'était Deft, on était d'accord. Ils font des pubs sur League of Legends maintenant. Ah, c'était les Hands. Kyria. Comment Yoshi. Ok. Le premier, je crois que c'était Deft. Ouais.
Added my own extra rules, like not being allowed to overlevel my Pokemon past the next gym leader's ace, not using any items from the bag during battle, and playing on set mode just to make the challenge even spicier. But after coming back down to Earth, I marched straight back into the gym, ready for a rematch. Wait, why does Brassius get such a cold, villainous intro? Dude is standing on a windmill like some kind of final boss. Team Rocket really needs to take notes on how to make an entrance. This time, I lead with the raw power of Growly, who utterly incinerates Petalil with a single flamethrower, and the Smolid that follows is instantly burnt to a crisp. Pseudo-Wudo is still an enormous problem though. Just like last time, a flamethrower isn't enough to take it down. However, this time we get a lucky burn.
Oh.
Pseudo-Wudo's attack, allowing Growly
Mais en plus, il a fait Trailblazer.
hit before one last flamethrower torches that tree into charcoal. With that,
Nice.
Brassius was defeated and we had earned our second badge. Pardon me, are you Team Rocket? Obviously. Who's asking, geezer? My name is Hassel. Hassel of the Elite Four.
Hey.
Elite Four? Did I say Team Rocket? I meant Team Racket. We play tennis. And look at the time. I'm oh so late for my game. Gotta go. After making our escape in the
Par contre, comment il a la tenue là? Elle est incroyable.
safe from harm, at least until Bombardier attacked. This giant demon is the second Titan who
Il a modé le jeu.
but we're an evil team who uses evil, toxic strategies. First, after Ekans tanks a hit, we use Glare to paralyze the Titan, giving it a 25% chance of being fully paralyzed each turn. Then, by using Fight, we stack the odds even more, also giving the Titan a 30% chance to flinch. This toxic combo causes Bombardier to helplessly sit there, unable to move, for 5 turns in a row. This allows Ekans to chip away at Bombardier before Growly is able to wrap up the first phase with 2 flamethrowers.
Damn.
We don't get to heal between phases, but thankfully, Arvin joins in for the next one. And this man literally soloed the entire fight, even though all my Pokemon fainted and I contributed absolutely nothing. You lose! We still somehow claim the W.
C'est pas grave. Il a Miaus. C'est ce qui est important qu'il a Miaus.
Won't mug me anymore, right? Anyway, after leaving Bombardier's den, we soon received a call from the boss.
I got that Titan you sent me. It's a fine addition to my collection.
Thank you, boss. And about my reward,
Up ahead is a base belonging to our rival gang, Team Star. Go in there and crush them. There's only room for one organization in Palmia, and that's Team Rocket.
Understood, boss. Leave it to me. Following orders, we immediately stormed the base, tearing through an army of grunts along the way. Until finally, we're approached by the first Team Star boss, Giacomo. And this man is our toughest opponent yet. His pawny-out lead isn't too threatening, as a flamethrower from Growly quickly melts Giacomo's first dark.
Ouais, mais c'est son Vivavoom. Vivavoom.
Has an insane
Ouais, Vivavoom.
as well as destructive power. This demon immediately overpowered
C'est
all
un...
3 of my Pokemon,
Attends, c'est broken.
and it wasn't even close.
Quand je faisais mon rondoudou only sur ça, c'était compliqué parce que justement ils avaient tous des attaques acier à cause du Vivavoom. Et en plus le plus dur c'était l'élite 4 parce qu'il y a la petite qui a les périodes.
It may be undeniably pathetic in its current form, but we can immediately evolve our new fish into an almighty Gyarados. Now we had a real powerhouse Pokemon, except James's Gyarados can only learn 2 moves, and since Dragon Rage isn't in this game, that leaves us with only Splash. Yeah, the pathetic move that does absolutely nothing. This rule of only using Team Rocket's moves is absolutely brutal. So, besides our useless new fish, we obviously need another new member. To boost our numbers, I headed to the Asado Desert, where we can find
Cagna.
another of James's Pokemon, who I name Love Hurts, because this little guy just wants a hug, but is too spiky to get close to. Damn. I really felt that. There's only one valid move that I can teach Cacnea for now, but that move is Drain Punch, an amazing fighting type move that also heals back HP. With this new roster assembled,
c'est pas mal.
to once again try and topple Giacomo. This time, I lead with Cacnea, and while we take huge damage from Aerial Ace, our plant hangs on before delivering a quad-effective Drain Punch to KO Fortnite in one shot, while also recovering our HP in the process. Once again, the giant Starmobile emerges, but this time, Team Rocket has a plan. By switching into Gyarados, our otherwise useless Sea Snake activates its Intimidate ability, lowering the Starmobile.
C'est vrai que c'est pas bête.
It just so happens that Growly also has this ability. So, by pivoting back and forth between these two, we spam Intimidates, nerfing Riverboom's attack into the dirt. After letting Gyarados fall, we doing huge damage thanks to Drain Punch. But our Pokemon are still not strong enough, as Ekans is crushed and Cacnea follows soon after. A few last chance flamethrowers bring the Starmobile to the brink of death before Growly also falls. This leaves us with only one Pokemon, but it's Team Rocket's ace, Meowth. One last scratch is all our cat needs to crush that par. With that, Team Rocket had finally conquered the first Team Starbase, and Meowth had clawed out the eyes of
Meowth.
Team Rocket
Meowth.
on top. There's nothing that could
Moi je suis que pour Meowth. Non mais il y a pas que le Bitoké sur...
Well, if it isn't
Attends, excuse-moi. Plutôt que Pokémon écarlate. Yeah, that's right. Est-ce que... Ok, j'ai pas envie de... Ah si, on s'en fout. Indisponible. Ok, il est pas dans un carte actuel. Bien ce que je me disais.
Iono's team of charged electric types are deadly, and it's made even harder by the fact that under my rules, I can only bring an equal number of Pokemon to make this a fair fight. So, after ditching out Gyarados with an electricity allergy onto the bench, I tried rematching Iono, and still lost. Her Pokemon are just way too powerful, and I could barely make it through half of her team in both attempts. Once again, Team Rocket was down bad.
Y'a besoin d'un nouveau, mais y'a quoi? Y'a rien. Il n'a rien. Oh oui, Ampiflore, Ampiflore. Ampiflore. Mais je pense pas que ça va si bien l'aider que ça. Arbok. Arbok. Toki. Ah, c'est des Shaman Sausage. Ouais, c'est des Toki Sausage. Aïe 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 aïe.
In true Team Rocket fashion, we just kept getting so unlucky, and so our losses piled up until this attempt. Against the Iono's Watchroll, we lead with Arbok and use Bite for solid damage. Watchroll leaves us paralyzed, which is really annoying, but thankfully this doesn't prevent us from trading hits back and forth before a third Bite finishes.
Okay.
This summons the adorably goofy Toad,
Bellybolt.
Who knows what kind of evil, sinister intentions are lingering behind those eyes? I switch into Growlithe, mostly for the Intimidate stat drop, and of course, our Growly also gets paralyzed on the very first spark. And of course, we're unable to move, and Growlithe just dies immediately.
Aïe, aïe, aïe.
Out of options, I send in our Vacuum, Victory Bell, but this is where our luck begins to turn. Because Victory Bell thankfully lands
Sleep Powder qui touche.
straight away, which honestly started to feel like it had a 2% accuracy. With Bellybolt napping, Victory Bell is free to use Swords Dance, sharply raising our attack. Bellybolt stays asleep, but after a second Swords Dance, the frog finally wakes up, landing a spark, which, thank God, doesn't leave us paralyzed. And our good luck continues, and
Non.
Sleep Powder connects.
Non, ça par contre s'abuser.
To use our third and final Swords Dance, maxing out our attack. With these boosts, it only takes 2 Razor Leafs to slice that chunky frog in half. Iono's Luxio is next, but it gets immediately decimated by Razor Leaf.
Ouh, ouh, ouh. Est-ce qu'il le one shot? Je sais pas. En confiance ça fait chaud.
And with Victory Bell seeing ducks, it all comes down to this. Please, Victory Bell, I need this. Yes!
Il one shot.
Leaf lands and Miss Magius falls. We have finally beaten Iono, and that was a nightmare. This challenge is proving way harder than I ever imagined. And I fear that if we're already struggling this hard, there is no way that Team Rocket is going to get even close to beating this game. Despite that, we do get some room to breathe, as our next Titan is Orthworm. Possibly my favorite goofball in all of Paldea. But despite its good looks, 2 flamethrowers from Growly absolutely torched the Steel Titan for a very quick win. Well, 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 if it isn't oh god, you're not here to take my money again, are you? Of course not. I'm here to sell Matterstiff's kidneys. What? You're a twisted freak! Oh, come on. It's not like Matterstiff is gonna need its organs soon anyway. That Titan was easy cash, and Team Rocket's momentum was set to continue, as next is a Fire-type Team Star Boss, Mela. and this fight is pretty straightforward. After pivoting Intimidates with Growlithe and Gyarados, Arbok is all clear to spam super effective digs, gradually beating the Starmobile down into a pile of scrap metal.
I don't know why you sent me that stupid worm, but good work taking down the starbase.
You're too kind, boss. And about that reward, I was...
Oh no, I'm driving through a tunnel. Breaking up. Later.
With no reward to speak of yet, Team Rocket went in search of the next gym badge. This brings us to the Cascarapha gym, which has a very interesting gym challenge. Oh no! Kofu left his wallet behind. Can you return it to him? Wait, you're asking me, Team Rocket, to return a lost wallet full of cash? Please, I'm desperate. Oh, sweet summer child. Of course I'll help. Really? So, with my new wallet and surplus funds, we chased down the missing gym leader. While preparing to take him on, our starter, Meowth, finally started evolving, but that's...
Bah non, tu peux pas le faire voler.
Meowth never evolved in the anime, so ours won't either. And letting Meowth evolve into a Persian would be downright disrespectful. I mean, a Persian stole his girl back in the day and stole his place by the boss's side.
That's rough, buddy.
However, Meowth does now know Fury Swipes, which is basically his signature move. So, with Team Rocket's 3 strongest soldiers assembled, we stepped up to face the Water-type gym leader. Kofu leads with his Veluza, a part Psychic, part Fish type, so we have Arbok use Bite over and over again for super effective damage. Our third Bite fillets that Fish, but with Arbok being severely weakened, the incoming Wug Trio can quickly even the score with Headbutt. But now, it's Meowth time, baby!
Ah mais il est type O. Il est type O donc normalement il est bien avec son...
Whips up the claws and begins tearing away at those worms with Fury Swipes. After another headbutt from Wug Trio,
Il a survécu.
is fighting for his life. However, our kitty cat can still find the strength to land one more Fury Swipes.
C'est beau. Là il est encore Ampiflore donc attends c'est Ampiflore? Ouais c'est Ampiflore. Du coup c'est bien. Il one shot presque. Let's go. Putain, par contre les dessins ils sont trop bien faits. Genre l'animation elle est vraiment belle.
However, that was about to change because our next opponent is Atticus, who
Poisson.
boasts 4 powerful poison types, and our team was not ready. This man dismantled my team. His Skuntank is a pest that tears through half of our roster, and the Reviroom that follows is equally treacherous, crushing each of my remaining Pokemon one after another. Sadly, Team Rocket was blasting off again. That beatdown was so bad that instantly I knew we needed more Team Rocket recruits. And since our opponent uses poison types, you might think that Team Rocket actually has some pretty good psychic types at their disposal.
No.
Wrong! These two aren't even in the game, and this one has one of the worst movesets I've ever seen. Despite that, I absolutely have to catch one because James's relationship with Chimecho really has me crying in the club. But besides Chimecho, there's another Pokemon we can catch now, and that is James's OG Pokemon and genuinely the Team Rocket MVP. If it wasn't for this guy throwing down smoke grenades every episode to help them escape, Team Rocket would have been behind bars decades ago. Although Chimecho and coughing won't make a huge difference against Atticus. But there is one Pokemon who will. While Team Rocket never did end up stealing Pikachu, they did get the next best thing, Morpeko, a angry little Pika clone whose mood swings are very dangerous. While Team Rocket's Morpeko only learns 2 moves, and one of them isn't learnable until level 55, for now, it does know Stomping Tantrum, a powerful ground-type move that is perfect for exacting our revenge against Atticus's poison types. So, with our updated roster of Team Rocket's finest, we marched into the Starbase, ready for our rematch. We lead with Morpeko, and this Pokemon is special because unlike our other Pokemon, this one is actually good.
게스트하우스에 오신 걸 환영합니다. 어이 아니고 아이. 개하의 효는 강아지가 왕귀엽다. 디제인 강아지를 운영하는데 천과 함께 달리기 해서 대결까지
게스트하우스.
아니 왜 그렇게 굴어?
게스트하우스? 수트하우스?
사장님이 박력 있다. 옳지. 엄청 잘해준다.
Because Because by spamming super effective stomping tantrums, our brand new mouse is somehow able to clean through Atticus's first
Damn.
Pokemon. What an absolute giga chatter
Le monstre.
mouse.
Hello, hello, Chanmi. Hello, hello.
Starmobile, it's done its job. By pivoting between Growly and Gyarados, we spam Atticus with Intimidate, nerfing his car into the ground. And once it's been totally neutered, we can send in the go victory.
I don't have account. I don't have an account.
Starmobile now doing abysmal damage.
ID
Our plan
up,
is
sorry,
to max
yo.
out its attack with Sword Dance before spamming a combination of Razor Leaf and Vine Whip that stomps that car into the mud, giving us some much needed revenge in our rematch. Atticus was defeated and I was thrilled. Team Rocket has already come impressively far. However, we have struggled a lot. We've already gotten most of Team Rocket's Pokemon in Paldea, and our team isn't going to get much better. I mean, I'm still using a Gyarados with literally no moves just because of its abilities. That's how strapped we are for good Pokemon. More and more, I was beginning to doubt our chances. However, we had no choice but to press
yeah, if you
onwards
can.
before eventually arriving in the town of Medali, where the next gym
If you
awaits.
can. If you want to.
Rocket. Oh god, please no. Coughing, smoke
You can send me on Insta if you can.
Now we were clear to
Would
take
be
on the
nice.
next
Would be
gym.
nice.
And while preparing, our floating smoke grenade finally evolves into Wheezing. Now we had the real OG Team Rocket squad. And I just have to remind you that Arbok and Wheezing evolved out of sheer love. This is my childhood right here. So I decided to test out our new Wheezing and... Oh my god, it's a shiny Ditto! That is insanely rare! Could this be it? Team Rocket's ticket to glory and riches? Except Team Rocket never owned a Ditto, especially not a shiny one. So sadly, I have no choice but to kill an amazing shiny. This is so sad. Can we get some Fs in the chat for losing what is probably the rarest thing I've ever found in a Pokemon game? Fortunate misfortunes aside, the next gym leader is Larry, who's kind of relatable for Team Rocket as he too is mistreated by his boss. Since this fight is a 3-on-3, I assembled my iconic trio of Rocket villains, ready to assert our dominance. Prepare for trouble! And make it double! To protect the... Never mind. Our iconic trio were decimated. So, I changed up our roster before stepping up to Larry once more. And while we can struggle through his Kamala and barely scrape by against his Dunsparce, once Larry's Star Raptor hits the field, we just don't stand a chance. Its terra-boosted facades just crush any Pokemon in its wake. I tried again and again, but we just got destroyed every single time. Team Rocket is blasting off again! Once again, Team Rocket was down bad. If only there was a way that we could copy Larry's power. Wouldn't that be great? Larry is easily our toughest fight yet. I knew that if Team Rocket was going to stand any chance here, we would need to collect more Pokemon. So, once again,
I just need Brown. I just need Brown.
We can find Inkay, an adorable little member of Team Rocket who has a really close bond with James, and is responsible for giving us this iconic moment in the anime. After catching Inkaychu, we return to Paldea in search of another of James's Pokemon.
Wait now. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. What do I want to see? Improve yourself, spirit never dies. Okay, wait. Nice. Nice you. After that. We are the ones that build this town from dust to Okay. I will see. So, League of Legends. You can see. No, you can see. I will do this. So you can't see anything. Oh, update it, sir. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, and mix dice. This is my playlist. Do. Temin. Kai, Temin. Itzy a lot. Temin. Itzy. Oh. Okay. Log out. Oh, really? And mix? Damn. Yeah, and mix good. Yeah, and mix so good. Alors. Oh, the sound is insane. Hein? It doesn't work. Wait. Okay. It doesn't work. Là, on essaye d'avoir un compte en Corée. Loki. On essaye d'avoir un compte LOL en Corée. Yep. Doesn't work, Chanmi. Wait. Ah. Oula, no. I have to take this. Okay. 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 Maybe. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, so Loki, on essaye là d'avoir un contrôle correct. Donc si on a le contrôle en Corée, on est très bien. Je crois qu'on l'a. On l'a. Oh, thank you. Ok. Thank you. Look. Lol. Oh. Non. Login. Chips, ok. What happened? Login queue accessful platform may be under. Please check service internet again. Ah. Again? Go again? Maybe? Just a little problem? Freezing cold, but I know we'll burn fire. Okay, the video is out. Trying again. Again. Yeah, I have Minecraft. Oh my god, we have LOL. We have LOL, oh my god. Hello. It's me. Are you Adele? Hello, it's me. What one? Oh no, I don't have enough. Do you have something to... Can't go so far. Okay. First menu. First menu. Collaboration. Yumi True Sock, True Money. Oh. Hangon Exit. Menapes. LOL pass. LOL pass. Ah. No. Please. Ah, LOL pass. Oops. Oh. Please. Play game. Okay, let's go. Let's go play. Go, 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 go. Hey! What? It's me? Oh no no no. Okay, okay. Okay. Oh, Karga. How are you, Karga? J'ai pas ton élan. N'écoute jamais les on dit ce qui faut. Je n'ai pas vu la vie au travers de ton monde. Ton long, mais je crois que la violence. Ah, ok, ok. Fiat comme un moteur allemand. Sans chico, oui, je fais qui gros bien plus que l'écran de tes grands. Ils sont pas concentrés. J'attends pas la passe, ils peuvent pas s'entrer. Pour me pavaner, ramadable, j'ai mes cessé. Je tourne la poignée, je froisse le temps. Je roule comme si quelqu'un m'attend. Et je cale le pétard entre mes dents. Bah ouais, je cale les canines. Je fume la beuh. Je m'en bats les couilles, c'est dans sa mère. Je vois des barreaux en fer. La bacon crue, je sors de l'enfer. Let's go! Bah ouais, je cale les canines. Gwen, Riven. Ah. Alice, bah ouais, Charles Cani. Fiddle. Oh, Kha'Zix, no, I want to play Kha'Zix. Flash. Aïe 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 aïe. Flash. Boom. Kha'Zix. Loon, yep. Everything's good. No skin. It's okay. Okay. Now. It's game? Oh my god. Sorry. Je m'en bats les couilles dans sa mère. Je vois que des barres en fer. La bacon crie et je sors de l'enfer. 7! Oh my god! Bro, it's insane. Thank you. Young Master Volume.
활발한 나락에 오신 것을 환영합니다.
Okay, good. Ok. Okay, nice. Nice. It's okay. Ah, League of Legends. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you. Okay. Okay, go. Go Garga. Go play. Okay, so they don't move. They don't want to play the game. So it's going to be difficult. Okay, nice. Oh, thanks. Oh my god! Ouais, game sound is big. Better. Do you like? Ah, no. I don't drink coffee. Oh my god! J'ai eu un petit compte, Anthony. J'ai eu un petit compte. Figure-toi que j'ai eu un petit compte. Ok, ouais. Non, avec l'aide de quelqu'un. Ah, ma panne, triple kill, triple kill. Oh, je suis trop chaud. Je suis trop chaud, mon gars. Je suis le monstre, je suis le monstre. Ça fait 3 semaines, 2 semaines que j'ai pas joué là. Je suis toujours le monstre. Et quand j'aurai Braum, je peux te dire, ça va être beau. Je vais pouvoir jouer Braum tout le temps. En Corée en plus. Braum en Corée, les ADC ils sont forts en Corée. Imagine. Mon gars, je suis monstrueux. Sur mon setup, qui peut me tester en fait? Qui peut me tester sur mon setup? J'ai mon PC, j'ai tout ce qu'il faut, je les explose. Ouais, j'ai un HP. Merde, fallait que je max Z. Oh my god. Ah, mais franchement, je suis l'homme le plus heureux de France là. Alors que je suis même pas en France, tu te rends compte? Jusqu'où ça va? Ça fait le tour du monde. Est-ce qu'on prend ça? Ok.
아군이 당했습니다.
Ah! Ok. Ça, à l'instant, un temps de perdre, ça a vite changé. Mais non, t'inquiète. C'est qui? Moi je perds? Je crois pas, non. Je crois pas, non. Attends, contre les tanks, c'est ça qu'il me faut. Moi je perds pas, moi. Ok, let's go. T'as vu 8 MS, hein. 8 MS. Oh, j'ai raté le Z. Mon gars, je suis en train de les carry fort là, regarde. 7, 17, monsieur. 10, un 1 et un 7. Un 1 et un 7. Chip chill. Chip chill en coréen. Tu comprends? Chip chill. Chip chill kill. Le mec, il est master avec moi. Et je suis meilleur que lui. Ok. Ah, easy game, guys, easy game. Ok, my bad. Oh, my penta. Ok. 자아길래 되주실래. Oh lolo. Ah! Oh quadra kill. Oui, je pense que je peux le one shot. Hein. Pentakill! Pentakill! GG. Comme ça, ligne. Oh, thanks. Oh my god, double kill! Double kill! Oh là là, nice, Zaya. Regarde, ils savent trop bien jouer les ADC. J'ai envie de pleurer quand je vois ça, j'ai envie de pleurer. Je vais avoir des ADC, what the fuck? Easy. Easy, so easy. 너무 쉬워요. Yeah, easy. Yeah, best Zoe world. 21 kill. 21 kill. Oh maman. Ah, ça. Continue. Again. Again. 그 마지막 게임. 마지막 게임.
내 의지로 여기서 끝을 보겠노라.
오케이. Zoe again? Zoe again? Okay. Again? Oh, Ramus. Ramus, oh. Nah. Ramus. No. Non. Ouais, je joue avec la Zoé. Je joue avec la Zoé, c'est lui qui m'a prêté le compte. C'est un de mes viewers, celui avec qui j'ai fait un dîner avec un viewer. Pantheon, Emordinger, Séraphine, oh, Echo, ok. Hop. Let's go.
아군이 당했습니다. 미니언들이 생성되었습니다.
I'm alive. Okay, nice. Okay, nice. Louis Vuitton.
아군이 당했습니다.
Aurélien. Ouais, je l'ai déjà vu. J'ai mangé avec lui un temps. C'est celui, je t'avais dit, j'ai mangé avec lui. Avec un viewer. Donc je l'ai dit à Max. Je t'avais pas dit à toi. Il me semble que je t'avais dit. 오오오! 나이스. 대용가 애쉬 알려줘. Oh, okay. Nice. Now we have this. We go this and this, and boom. 잠깐만. 마우스 채팅 미니맵.
적을 처치했습니다. 적 더블킬. 위험하다 싶으면 언제든 돌아오라고.
아 미니맵 50. Oh, ok. Par contre là c'est bizarre, je vois rien. Champion 이름. 뭐야?
적을 처치했습니다. 아군이 당했습니다.
Okay. We start. Ok. On start. Ok. Du coup, oui, Anto, je sais pas si tu m'as entendu, mais oui. Okay. Oh my god.
아군이 당했습니다.
Never stop walking. Some so good. Aïe aïe aïe. Some so good.
적을 처치했습니다. 아군이 당했습니다.
이곳을 수호할지어.
학살 중입니다. 적을 처치했습니다.
So good.
아군이 당했습니다.
나의 아버지.
먹어.
를 위하여.
Okay, nice.
더블 킬. 트리플 킬.
Ah mon gars, je suis trop chaud. C'est insane que moi je suis trop chaud. Monaco, Monacuri. Let's go.
아군이 당했습니다.
Okay.
아군이 당했습니다.
Okay. 우리 우리? 우리. Je sais pas. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
신이 저들을 지켜라.
What?
아군이 당했습니다. 적을 처치했습니다. 포탑이 파괴되었습니다. 제압되었습니다. 적을 도저히 막을 수 없습니다.
내 의지를 꺾으려는 자.
아군이 당했습니다.
Okay, so this one.
오늘은 삶을 마감하는 좋은 날입니다.
아군이 당했습니다. 적을 처치했습니다.
강력한 상대를 데려온다.
Sure. Never like it when it's nice. Drama queen got it from a mama. Rather and not to pick a fight. What comes around we call the karma. Baby's cold outside. Burn, burn this love. But you like it. No. Upon risk. I give you all that I could. But it about it not this. Lock the door.
아군이 당했습니다.
You never like it when it's nice. Corner. Side. Back it up. Over. Let's go. How am I doing in this? Never like it when it's nice. From a mama. Whether I'm not to pick a fan. Baby's cold outside. Make it warm. Allez, let's go. On gagne celle-là. Oh, thanks. Oh, thanks. Change. Yes, sorry. I'm with Google.
포탑을 파괴했습니다. 적을 처치했습니다. 아군이 당했습니다. 축구에서 생각이 깊어지고 적 더블킬.
두루루 아리쏘라게 touching 쏘라 때리켜줘 Second magnet 두루루루 I'm so bad bad 두루루 Allez, boum, 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 boum. Oh là là, GG. Easy. Ah. Oh. Ah. Aïe 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 aïe. À la penta. Ok, good. On gagne. Good job, good job. La la la. Aïe aïe aïe. So easy. So easy. my own business. Nendaya kutega mega tega shipa. Do 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 so so. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun, it's fun. It's been so long since I played LOL, so it's fun. It's fun. Oh. Game is lagging. Okay. Hi, I'm good. I'm good or not? 잘했어요? 아니요. 고마워요. 오케이, 바이바이. 바이바이. Yes, sir. 없어서. encore. Cool. Okay. It's okay. Okay. So, see you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yes. Play next time. Yeah.